You can breathe. Now you can breathe, Old Trafford. Now you can Woosa, because Manchester United got 3 points today. We got 3 points today, people, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 points today. I told you guys, I said it in my preview that this game is well drilled for Manchester United. This game, especially with the boost of Matheus Cunha and Mason Mount, is well drilled for Manchester United to win it. In fact, I have to say, we have to start giving credit to Matheus Cunha and Mason Mount for fighting to come back. It was reported that Matheus Cunha got a personal trainer and absolutely fought his way to get back, and he literally told them, I am ready for Chelsea. And he was ready for Chelsea. He was ready for Chelsea. That is what we want. We want fight. We want aggression. We want you to put blood, sweat, and tears. You get me? We want it. And then if you guys lose after that, we understand that they were just better. They were just better. But I've literally told you guys this thing so many times. Manchester United are a better side than we are showing right now. And it's not about the system. It's not about the players. It's honestly hard luck and things not being executed right. And that all has to do with us not understanding and us playing with a new front line. We have still not played with our front line, the new front line completely this year. We have still not played with it because Benjamin Šeško had to go out today before Matheus Cunha came in. So we got to talk about this game. We got to talk about this game, but I just had to say that. I had to say that because it's something that we absolutely needed. We absolutely needed this 3 points. It takes us all the way, if I'm not mistaken, to 9th place. 7 points. How many points ahead of... We could be 7th ahead of Sunderland. You understand? We could be 7th if we have goal difference. Man United are now -2 goal difference. If we had a better goal difference, we would be 7th. But that's not even what I'm trying to talk about today. I'm trying to talk about this game entirely. Because this game was a game of pure chaos. It was chaos upon chaos. But that is one thing that we need to learn how to do. We need to learn how to start winning those games. We absolutely we do. Because the game started and Chelsea thought that they could break the curse of coming to Old Trafford. By the way, for people that do not know, Chelsea has not won Manchester United at Old Trafford in 13 years in the Premier League. 13 years, and it will go another year. Because this is the last time that we are going to play in the Premier League at Old Trafford with Chelsea. The next time we play them, it will be at Stamford Bridge. And we'll go there and mollywop them too. You get me? First things first, in the first half, in the 5th minute, we get a long ball from Altay. Goes to Benjamin Šeško. Benjamin Šeško does a beautiful jump and gets the ball. Hits the ball in for a second runner in Brian Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo goes in, gets the ball before Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez clatters Brian Mbeumo, and it's a red card for Robert Sanchez. And that starts the fall of the domino. Because Robert Sanchez goes, now they need a goalkeeper. What does he do? He takes out Estavio in terms of Maresca. Maresca takes out Estavio. Takes out Estavio and brings Philip Jorgensen. A very, very good goalkeeper, might I add. And as the game kept on going, he knew that he needed more defense. He needed more defense because it was a 2-man defense at that point. And he took out Pedro Neto and brought Tosin and Adebayo. Now they have a 3-man defense. It's going to be difficult. But the truth about it is that in a 3-man defense, when you're not ready to play it, the back of the post is always open. The back of the post is always open. And that is where Patrick Dogu, we have to give him credit because he got an assist today. Patrick Dogu crosses the ball to the back of the post and Bruno Fernandes, the one and only Bruno Fernandes, steps up to the plate and gives us what we need. A goal. It's something that we absolutely needed. He gets this goal, and I think this is a landmark goal, by the way. A landmark goal. In the 14 minutes, that was the first goal. And then in the 17th minute, which is why, like, mind-blowing, the discipline of Casemiro for his experience should be better. In the 17th minute, we were in control. He goes in because he's, kind of situation when things are flowing so well, you want to get the ball back as soon as possible. He goes in and clatters Enzo Fernandez, getting a yellow card. But then this is just the 17th minute, people. And then in this situation, in that same role of play, Cole Palmer gets brought out. And he was so mad, by the way. He literally chucked his gloves to the ground, went into the locker room and came out. That's to tell you Cole Palmer was livid. But I understood why Maresca did that, because Cole Palmer is not a person that wants to press. He wants to be the maverick. He wants to float. He wants to pick up the ball and still have energy to do magic. And that's not what you were going to have with one man down. You needed every single person to run. And that's why they brought Andre Santos. And bringing Andre Santos in would absolutely lead to a chaotic moment too. And we are going to reach that. But before that, it was the 37th minute. Another well-timed cross. You understand? Well-timed cross. It gets deflected. And then, what's his name? Reece James kicks the ball right up in the air. Vertically. In his 18-yard box. And this is the beautiful part about it. Luke Shaw had a running start. He ran, he jumped above every single person, including Harry Maguire. But the problem was he nodded the ball on top Harry Maguire's head, which led the ball to go to Casemiro. And Casemiro tucked it in the 6-yard box. Perfectly. 2-0 for Manchester United. And the beautiful thing is that I'm excited. And then you get 9 minutes added. 9 freaking minutes. You understand me? You get 9 minutes added in the first half. And in that particular time, I am begging, I'm saying everything to everybody. Keep your head. Keep your head. Go into the second half. Go into the second half with 2-0 and nobody gets a red card. But then the referee decides that he is going to be the man of the match by giving Casemiro a yellow card, a second yellow card, for literally trying to figure out how he's going to go around Andre Santos. He still figures it out, goes around Andre Santos, gets the ball perfectly, by the way, and he gets a yellow card and a red card subsequently. That is never a red card in my goddamn, since I've been watching football. If it's a foul, yes, I understand. But that is the first warning. In football, we know that this is an unwritten rule. If you get a yellow card and you foul somebody, they literally give you a second. They say, okay, this is your first one. Not anymore. Do not do it anymore. And they didn't even give him that. They literally gave him a red card the first foul he did. And that's why this referee was on some shit. So now it's 10 versus 10. You still have the entire second half to play. Entire second half. And then Manchester United and Ruben Amorim was like, okay, we need more control in the midfield. Takes out takes out Benjamin Šeško, brings out Manu Ugarte. Trevor Chalobah, yellow card. And then Maresca also replied by saying, okay, Wafana, he was a little bit injured. Come out, bring on Tyreek Judge. Kukureya, come out and bring on Malo Gusto. What he did in that situation was put a lot of energy in the flank. And we saw that energy come to play because they were fighting. But with this particular one, what that meant in these 2 remaining substitutes that just came in was that Alejandro Garnacho was not going to be getting his homecoming that he thought he was going to be getting. The pantomime villain that he thought he was going to be by scoring a goal against Manchester United at Old Trafford was not going to be the case. He was going to sit down in that absolute bench and rot for the entire 90 minutes. That was a little thing that kind of sweetened the pot for me a little bit. And then Manchester United brought Matheus Cunha back in the 65th minute, brought Mason Mount in the 69th, and Lenny Yoro in the 70th. This Lenny Yoro substitution was mind-blowing to me because I did not understand. We had control of the game. There was no reason for you to take Harry Maguire out and bring in Lenny Yoro. We did not have a game over on Wednesday in the Champions League. We don't. So leave these defenders to play the full 90 minutes. Except they are really tired because Matthijs de Ligt was tired and he should have been the one to come out. But this substitution then led to a goal in just 10 minutes. where the ball is literally lofted into the goal by Reece James, into the 18-yard box by Reece James, and there was no Manchester United defender that was able to get up high enough to get the ball away. And Trevor Chalobah, with a beautiful free header, nods it into the back of the net. Bayinda couldn't do anything. And then what you get to see is Bruno Fernandes has been running helter-skelter and needed a break. He leaves and Kobe Mainoo came in for more control in the midfield. He did his job, because what we then saw was that Manchester United were able to get 3 points. This is a beautiful day, I'm telling you. A beautiful day. I'm excited for this. Ball possession for this game was 41 for Man United and 59 for Chelsea. And that key part in terms of the 59 was when Man United got that red card. That was when the game shifted again. Expected goal for United was 1.74. And guess what? We scored 2. It's working, I'm telling you people. And the expected goals for Chelsea was 0.39. And guess what? They scored 1. We had 11 shots to Chelsea's 5, 2 big chances created, and we finished those 2 chances, and 1 big chance created for Chelsea. Can you now understand that things are getting better? Can you now understand that the system works? Because even when we got the red card, every single person on that pitch understood what they needed to do, because the system did not change. It was a little tweak, and every single person understand is stuck to the race. And that right there was the beautiful part of this game. Ruben Amorim now has gotten an opportunity to breathe a fresh air, to just get some fresh air. It is absolutely needed. Get some fresh air and start working upon building on this. This was a nervous win, I'm not going to lie, but it is time for us to start building on it. It is time for us to get into the race of climbing this table. We are 9th place and we face Brentford next time. We are 9th place and we face Brentford on September 27th. You understand me? We face Brentford next week Saturday. We need to go get 3 points from there, because Brentford are no joke, by the way. They are no joke. They play Fulham right now, but they are no joke. So we need to go in there and allow Brian Mbeumo to do a big one for his team that he left. This is 2 losses, 2 wins, and 1 draw. By the way, we faced Arsenal, City, and Chelsea, and we have 7 points. Are you guys satisfied? Let me know what down in the comment down below, and let me see you guys get active in the comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.